it starts with God, your loyalty to God, your covenant with God, you're loving Jesus, you're worshiping him, you're studying scripture, you're praying, you're accessing resources. What it does to you is that it imparts wisdom. When wisdom arrives and favor arrives, get ready, men are on their way coming. When the men come, they will come like the Magi, bringing you gifts of gold, of frankincense and myrrh. Whether they are coming in exchange to your value or coming to reward your wisdom, it doesn't matter. One thing you will never lack when men are with you is resources. Listen, you are as wealthy as the men whose hands are open towards you. You are as wealthy as the men whose hands are open towards you. Let me say that again. You are as wealthy as the men whose hands are open towards you. Imagine that the men who open their hands towards you are called Pharaoh, Solomon, and Abimelech. Will you be poor? No. Your relationship with God, purified motive, loving Jesus, understanding the purpose of abundance, the purpose of kingdom wealth, understanding the purpose of the blessing of the Lord, all together imparts upon your life, among other things, wisdom and favor. When you carry wisdom and favor, you become a living magnet. You will attract men. I tell you, get wisdom and get favor and remain inside a hole. Men will come and meet you there. The moment you see men coming to you, listen please, once you see men coming, know that with men are resources. Please look up. There was the wisdom of God that was in the prophet Elisha. Am I right on that? When Naaman had, who looked for who? Naaman was a captain of the Syrian army, but he wanted to go and meet Elisha at the recommendation of the slave girl. Question: when Naaman became healed, did he carry gifts to go back? That is always what happens in the presence of wisdom. The greatest corporations in the world, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, is a business of numbers. The reason why they are wealthy to the capacity that they are today is because the little bit you are bringing is multiplied across the billions of the people on earth. Numbers. You are as wealthy, I will tell you again, as the men whose hands are open towards you. It is an irrefutable strategy. Look up please. This is my phone. I'm holding a mobile device on my hand. What made the company that produced this mobile device billionaires in dollars? Is it that they were the most creative in the world? No. But they spread their products to men, many enough. Many people wanted their products enough. Why do you produce something very exceptional and then spend money advertising? Who are you advertising to? The men who will buy the products. Your relationship with God brings you wisdom, brings you favor. When wisdom and favor rests upon your life, watch this koinonia, listen to me. It brings you resources and also brings you influence. Are we together? When you have resources and influence, then you can now use it to serve the purposes of the kingdom, to become a blessing to many like you covenanted with God, and to live a successful life. Show me anybody who has prospered in the kingdom, prospering with the dignity of kingdom integrity. You will see this formula. It started with God. God imparted wisdom upon Solomon, and with that wisdom came favor, and Solomon's wisdom and favor attracted people and attracted the kings of the earth. Now he had enough resources, and one day he built God a house. You always see the pattern. That means you can reverse engineer this thing I just said to explain why your hands are empty. That means if your hands are empty, It is because enough men have not opened their hands. And if enough men have not opened their hands, it is because wisdom and favor has not drawn them. And if wisdom and favor is lacking, you go to God. Does any man lack wisdom? He says, let him go to God that giveth. You want to prosper? I have shown you a key that converts this prophecy